We're on page 512, section 7.6, last one of the chapter. Problem 1. We're going to draw a series of 5 squares, start with a side length of 1 unit, and they're going to increase the length by 1 unit for each new square. So the first square is a 1 by 1. Now increase it by 1 for the second one. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you get a 2 by 2. Next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4. And the last one we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. Put the areas in here. 9, 16, and 25. Next page, number 2. Explain why the area of a square with a side length of s units will have an area of s squared. Area equals, how do I find the area of this square if the length is s? Write down your answer. B, determine how many unit squares must be added to the first square to get the second square, added the second square to get to the third square. Remember the first, okay, so first square, the area was 1. The second square, the area was 4. Third square, the area was 9. How much did you have to add? Add 3. Then add 5. 4 was 16. See the pattern? Add 7. C just continues. How much do you have to add to the fifth square? Now, try to see the pattern. 2 to 4, 3 to 9. We're adding 3, adding 5, adding 7. Try to solve that answer. The 150th to the 151st. I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to try. Pause the video. Give it a chance. Try to find the pattern. The pattern's in here. I'll give you a hint. Something to do with doubling. But then you have to do one more step. Next page, we're going to fill out the chart. If it has a side of 1, the area is 1. Side of 2, 2 by 2, it's 4, 9, hopefully these look familiar, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100. Determine the number of square units that must be added to the area of the first square to get the area of the second square. Just did this on the other problems. It's just a different way to look at it. Remember, we plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, that's 11, 13, 15. Lots of patterns in math. Answer A, B, and C. This is the pattern. This is what you're trying to figure out. Page 515. Same question as before. So if you answered it earlier, I'm just going to transfer your answer there. Number 6, was the table or drawing more useful? It's up to you. Answer that one. And was the table or drawing more useful? Answer the question about the 150th to 151st. Answer that. Okay, this is what we wanted to get to. We're going to plot the points on the graph. So on your chart that we did here, this is going to be x, this is y. Side of the square, area of the square. I have to learn to stop pointing because you can't can't see me. So, Carnegie in their tables, they make it small. So here's the length inside of the square. This side is the area. So if it's a 1 by 1, the area is 1. You got to put a dot right here. 2 by 2, area is 4. 3 by 3, 9. 4 by 4, now we're going to go up 16. It's starting to get a little bigger. 5 by 5, 25. Okay. Here. 6 by 6 is 36. 7 by 7 is 49. 8 by 8. Go up to 64. Right here. 9. Use your lines if you need them. 81. Sometimes I do too. 10 by 10 all the way up to 100. So you've got your line, you've got your graph, it should end up like that. Connect the points with a smooth curve. Why does this make sense? Can we have a square where it's 2.5 on the sides? You bet. That's why we connect the dots, because it's a continual curve. Number 10, consider a square with an area of 70 units. Use your graph to estimate the side length. So this is what you're going to estimate, but we're going to use the graph this time. Find area on the side. So the question is 70. So you go to the left side, draw a line, going across. Right here, what's your estimate? Here's 8, here's 9, closer to 8 than 9. I'm going to say about 8.2. Okay? I want you to do 11 and 12. You got this one's area of 45, this one's side length, so you're going to use the x-axis. This one's area, so you use the y-axis. You can skip 13, that's fine. 14, divide the variable. And so last two things I want you to do. 14, 15, A and B. And you are done with the textbook. You don't need to continue with the next problem. Just get to work on the assignment. So once you're finished with B, you are finished. Get the grade packet and finish your assignment. Good job. You're almost done with this chapter.